How's it going, Scorpio? It's Robin here. Welcome to Aries Fire Tarot. So I've got the Crystal Visions deck in my hand and I'm doing your bonus reading for November 2021. So I pulled this What is Your Destiny spread. So it should be really interesting. It'll reveal, what your karmic destiny is and how you can get there, and maybe show who can help you on your path and any blocks along the way. So I hope you guys enjoy. Keep in mind, this is a general tarot card reading for Scorpio in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys would like a private reading, my email address is down below in the description box, but it is ariesfiretarot@gmail.com in case you need to reach out to me. So anyway, Scorpio, I'm happy to have you here on board, and I hope you enjoy. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Those are all my disclaimers. So I'm going to start pulling a card for What is Your Destiny, okay? And I have called upon my team in spirit, my angels and ancestors to help bless me with this reading for you. I am a channel. Let's get it on. What's your destiny? Let's have a card here for you guys. Yeah, so, this is a pretty good card, okay? So this is like coming into everything that you've ever dreamed and desired, okay? I feel like you guys have done a lot of good work. This is what I'm getting from my guides. You guys have been kind, you've been generous, you've been funny and quick-witted and the polite one and considerate to others. Like, you've been a really good, Boy Scout or Girl Guide, but you took it all the way through the rest of your life, And your destiny is to receive rewards from the universe based on your past actions. So hopefully, you've been out there doing a really good job. What I'm getting here for you guys is, if you kind of weren't the nicest person, maybe you want to do a good karma cleanse. I'm not really an expert in that, but you could maybe look on YouTube it or whatever, Google it or something like that to find out how to do a karma cleanse, because it looks like karma is coming back around for you in November. I'm just going to write that down for your video title. Hold on. So anyway, because we pulled the Nine of Pentacles, it does look like it's going to be a very high reward. Something that you did in the past for somebody or multiple somebodies is being recognized. It's just took the universe all day to drop this off at your door. This could actually be delivered to you by a person that you did something really, you probably never thought that much about it because you're such a generous person at heart. But I'm seeing here there was somebody that was quite rather down on their luck, and you were the person that reached out to them. How can I help you? And you were that person that reached out the hand and gave that person food or money or water or shelter when they desperately needed it, and you were able to sort of set that person to rights. And it maybe isn't even standing out to you, just because that's the type of soul that you are. You're here to help nurture other people, but that person remembers. I think I made that word into 16 syllables. Whoops. So that's the destiny. Wow. Oh my goodness. I need more coffee over here. Stat. So what do you need to do to find your highest path? And this is reaping your rewards from the universe. Okay. I don't do reversals. You just got to keep on shining. Okay. You got the Sun card here. When the news is that you don't have to change anything about yourself and just keep being fabulous and shining your heart out, the sun is beautiful. And the sunflowers, it's like scattering your seeds of kindness. You guys are always my 10th reading. And I've seen other signs with these, really deep things to improve and to achieve, but you guys are already there. Like, it's basically just a matter of time, and you can just keep on being your swish, sultry, fantastic, fabulous self and just move through life. Everything is going to be like so nice for you, Scorpio. So is there anything standing in your way? It doesn't look like it so far, but you never know. Like, you guys did have somebody coming in and out of your life the past couple years that was kind of manipulative. So I'm getting the sense that they could be involved in some sort of a hurdle for you, which is not a good thing. Like, when somebody causes you all this trouble and then somehow they end up stuck in your head, causing you some sort of an emotional or mental block. But anyway, that's what I'm getting before I even pulled the card. So let's pull a card here and see what is standing in the way of all this fabulosity that you guys are entitled to. Okay? And that's a really good way to think about the generosity of the universe, is saying, I deserve this, you know? Yeah, thank you very much. I'll take that with like a side of fries, okay? Large, you know what I'm saying? So let's pull that card finally. All right, so the King of Swords. This is a very interesting energy. So this is really over analyzing things too much. And this could be that involvement that we were talking about before. That person making you doubt yourself, somebody that took advantage of you. So you could be having this sort of, I'm going to relate it to the Mercury retrograde shadow. Okay, so you guys could have the shadow of a narcissist or a gaslighter over top of you, and you're having a very difficult time moving out of it, because people that manipulate and gaslight, they're quite practiced at it. So this could have you sort of raveled up in self-doubt. This is kind of a dark King of Swords, like really being stuck in your own head and sort of subjecting yourself to the running dialogue that you did something to deserve this, or if you had done something different, then the results would have been different. Maybe they would have loved you more, or not taken advantage of you, or ripped you off, or, you know, yada, 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 yada. This was going to happen regardless, because that was this person's goal. And now that you have wised up to them, they're unfortunately on to find their next victim. And if you were going to do any research at all into their past, which I do not advocate for, because that's just going to blow your mind as well, not in a good way, you'll probably find a trail of victims. Okay, so don't beat yourself up about it. Like, that person has taken enough away from you. Don't let them take away your current moment and your ability to radiate and your ability to come into everything, you know. And you were still doing your best for this person. You were still compensating for them. You did not do anything wrong with that. It could have been a love relationship or a friendship, a work environment. That was not your fault. That was just a set of circumstances that you got thrown into. Some sort of, yeah, thanks a lot test from the universe. And you passed. You got yourself out of it, okay? So now's the time for you guys to be wide open and to receive. And it is your destiny. So let's pull one more card here for you, Scorpio, to close off your reading. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we do have the Hermit here. You guys could have some walls up about trusting people, getting involved again, just really going over things in your head. So the combination of the King of Swords and the Hermit, it's a little bit much, okay? So it's time to start coming out of the shroud, you know, stop blaming yourself. This had nothing to do with you. It was all just, it was part of, and sometimes it feels like the universe is just playing some horrible, bad joke on us, you know? So that's kind of what you went through. So your healing should just be almost over, okay? And then you can come out here, okay? And just, I survived that with my head up high. And now I'm going to reap the rewards for it. You know, you guys, I really see where you kept your best attitude, and attitude always determines altitude. So look forward to your giant payoff in November. It's your destiny, okay? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to bounce. Take care. Bye.